Well, here's a movie you cannot catch in theaters. For all you romance lovers out there, you may want to take a chance on the Oscar-nominated movie Past Lives. The story follows two childhood friends who reunite after being separated for decades, but will their love prevail when their lives are so different? WFMY News 2 Manning Franks has your News 2 review.
In honor of Valentine's Day, my wife Kimmy and I were discussing the age-old question, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Okay, all joking aside, how do you possibly define a concept so all-encompassing as love? It is both a feeling and a concept. It's everything, and yet it's also still so wholly difficult to define. One thing is for sure, though. You know it when you see it, or when you feel it. And that brings in the question, what happens when you leave that feeling untreated, unnourished, and unspoken? Well, you get the drama romance masterpiece of 2023 that is Past Lives.
He was just this kid in my head for such a long time. I think I just missed him.
Did he miss you?
What happens to those missed connections in life? For Nora Moon and Hae Sung, two childhood friends that drifted apart through life, it's a question they never truly had to answer, until now. When Hae Sung travels to New York City to see Nora after years of being away, they're forced to confront their deep feelings they can no longer hide. Past Lives is a challenging romance, not because of its more subdued nature, but because we are watching a missed connection transpire in real time. We are privy to a beautiful, blossoming romance between Nora and Hae Sung that erodes before it can fully bloom. And yet we're left with this imprint, and us as the audience can't help but feel the longing festering beneath the surface through the duration of the movie. It's a debut masterwork from writer-director Celine Song in how she crafts the power of words, even the ones unspoken. The film's leads, Greta Lee and Tae Yoo, move into these roles like they are the embodiment of these characters. You could genuinely convince me that they themselves have lived these lives. And perhaps that's why this romance works on so many levels. It's a type of doomed love that we know cannot be, but still root for. In addition, the crafts complement the entire film. The cinematography presents the film in a dreamlike state, whilst the music score is so deliberate in delivering its bittersweet message. And that's the word that I would use. Bitter-sweet. It's not wholly joyous and yet not completely sad. The film, in place of those two emotions, gives us a deep meditation on the connections that you and I make throughout our life. And even when those connections don't turn out the way we expect, well, that doesn't make them any less powerful. Not surprisingly, for me, Past Lives is 2 approved. You can currently stream it only on Paramount Plus with Showtime.
That's what I call an onion romance, because the layer after layer of deep emotion.
It is a quiet drama romance, and one of my favorite from last year. You guys remember it was on my top 4 of 2023, and I wanted to highlight it for Valentine's Day because it's not a romance where it's like, you know, oh, flowers and roses.
Yeah.
You know, this is a real drama about how you may care for someone deeply in real life, but you know that it may not work out with where the directions in your life are going. It's very, as I said, bittersweet in that regard.
Yeah.
Gosh, makes me think of the old Bridges of Madison County kind of thing.
Oh,
you know,
Clint Eastwood and Meryl Streep, yes.
Such a great old movie.
And these are some pretty good actors as well too. I've seen them in several different other films as well, and so that's really nice. I'm excited to check that out.
Yeah,
never came across it before,
No,
so I'm
me either.
excited.
So now please go check it out. If you want
That's
a
what I'm
good
saying.
romance, it'll, again, I watched it weeping.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
wow.
Streaming only,
Weeping
right?
afterwards. I was like, oh, you can rent it also digitally, buy
Okay.
it digitally or physically, but yeah, it's not in theaters anymore at this time. But you may see it. I don't know.
Take note, like this one is News 2 approved. It's been a minute since we've gotten to see
Yeah,
one
that's
of
true.
those.
It has been a second.
It's been rough
But it
out
is from
there.
2023 though,
Okay,
so
but
we're dragging it
still,
over.
we gotta have
Okay.
some positivity
We'll watch.
here.
We will
Bob
see
Marley
that one.
movie next.
Yeah, really.
I'll see
All
that
right,
one.
let's head over to Claire.
Drum roll.